Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Let's Play of Kabuto Park. Now, Kabuto Park is a cute little game, mostly about just catching bugs, really. Catching bugs and doing little sumo battles with them. But we'll get into that in a little bit. For now, let's just click play and begin our cute little adventure. Hannah, you're finally here. I'm Midori. Nice to meet you. Mom told me to show you around. It's your first time here, right? Do you like bugs? I love bugs. Bugs are cool. There are so many cute ones around here. Kabuto Park is a very special place. Mom says there are beetles from all over the planet. Come with me, I'll show you. Look, this is the map of the park. You can choose where to go from here. Go catch some bugs. And like that, we are quite quickly let off our leash. At least, kind of. As you can see, there are 4 areas. But for now, we only have 1 unlocked. So, let's go. Now, when you choose an area to go to, you are allowed to pick, at least right now, 2 spots to find bugs in. Now, what do I want to go to first? Oh, I know! The top of the barn! Why wouldn't I do anything else? It's just so funny that you can go there. Now, when you actually pick a spot, if you find a bug, because I think there is a chance to not find a bug, you'll go through this little mini game. On the side here shows how far away you are from the bug. Hitting the blue moves you a little closer, and then hitting the green actually catches it. Every bug has its own size, but I don't think the size necessarily matters in what you do, or in anything else. It's just a cool little detail. Nice! You got it! I hope this is the first of many. Oh yes, it'll be the first of many. See you later! Now, let's look for another one. For now, like I said before, you get 2 spots per time you go to an area. So, let's do in the cornfield. Now this one's a little trickier, but you can still get it pretty easy. It's hoverfly. Cool. Now, if we look at details, all bugs have their own sets of stats. Sometimes some are stronger than others, some are a little more defensive, some are a little bit more faster, and that makes your energy feel faster in the bites, but again, we'll get to that later. There's also a couple of extra little details. You get the scientific name of the bug, where you found it, and on what day of the month you did it. There's, as we've talked about before, the size of the bug, and you get the mood. This one's funny. It doesn't do anything, but it's still cool. It's a cute little addition. It also says what kind of bug it is. So this one's a beetle, this one's a fly. And it also has a little bit of flavor text. Like for the rosemary beetle, it loves rosemary. Thyme and lavender. I'm sure it would love my grandpa's meals. Does your grandpa put lavender? Is lavender like a flavor? Is that a good flavor? I've never really heard of it as a flavor, more of just like a smell. I think rosemary and thyme are both spices. Yeah, thyme is a spice, and I'm pretty sure rosemary is. That's beside the point. You can also favorite a bug, and just as a small rule of thumb personally, I like to favorite all my first catches. They're special, you know? You can also name them. You can also then choose to sell them, but we'll get into that a little bit later. I'm not gonna sell these two. They're my first. Why would I do that to them? Now, as I mentioned before, there's a date system in the game because you are only here for a month. But the cool thing is, going to an area in the park and catching bugs, that doesn't progress your date. That doesn't progress your days. What does, on the other hand, is the second half of the game. This is where we set up the tournament fights. You'll get a new opponent each day. You're here until the end of the month, right? Let's see if you can win the tournament by then. So, every day you get a new tournament. Tournaments are the beating a tournament progresses the day. And another thing we should check out is the collection. Here we can look at all of our bugs, we can favorite, non-favorite them, give them nicknames, just anything else you want to do. This is also more than likely where you're gonna sell them, assuming you don't sell them on the spot. There is also a shop, and everything we need to become the best bug catcher. Don't forget to bring honey. You never know when you'll encounter a super rare bug. Honey, basically, what it does is it makes bugs a little easier to catch. I think, basically, by just increasing the size of the bars, the green bars, because some of the rarer bugs do have some pretty thin green bars to click on, so they can get a little tricky if you're still getting used to it, or if you're not the most precise with your clicks. Now, what else we have in here are candies, which you can just buy outright, boots, which allow you to travel to new areas, but there is a bit of a caveat that we'll figure out. We'll see when we get into the battle. There's a bug net, which increases the size of the markers in the minigame. There's the Bugpedia, which increases your chance to find rare bugs. And then there's the magnifier, which increases the amount of times you can search for bugs at a spot. For now, let's go ahead and catch another set of bugs. Let's look here. Alright, this is a rhino beetle, and we got it! And then, let's go on top of the barn again, why not? Oh, another rhino beetle. We got 2 of them. So let's go ahead and favorite this one. Oh, I'm excited. Now, something to go over before we get into battle is every bug has 3 cards that you use in the middle of battle. they take energy, which refills depending on how the total energy stat. And yeah, things are pretty simple, but if you're still not quite catching up, well, let's just do one. Let's do our first battle here. I'm gonna use all 3 of our first ones, just to be a little fun with it, you know? Oh, a little unfair, she's only bringing 2. But I do have a fly, so... let's go. Hey, I'm your first opponent. I'll show you what beetle battles are all about. Are you ready? Wow, nice team. Let me explain a few things before we start. Teams push one after the other. You gain energy with time, and you can use it to play cards. Click on cards to play them. I think that's it. Don't worry, you'll get it after a few fights. Good luck. Now, things are about to go a little fast here, so try and keep up. Ready? Go! Now, as she said, battles kind of progress in turns. So, every couple of seconds, it'll switch from you pushing to you trying to hold your position. And what you're trying to do is, like I kind of mentioned in the beginning, it's like a sumo battle. You want to get your enemy bug off the other side. So, what we want to do here is, let's play Wind, knock him back a little. And hold. That makes it harder for you to push. And let's give him a kick. Oh, she's almost there. She's almost there. Let's do another small kick. And another hold. And like I said, your energy kind of refills pretty quickly, even if you don't have tons of the energy stat. But there's our first battle. That means we got a bronze badge. Wow, great job. So, how'd you like it? It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Who knows? We might cross paths later in the tournament. Congrats! You got your first badge. Now that you have it, you can buy new boots. Don't forget to visit the shop. You'll earn more badges later in the tournament. This is the little asterisk I was talking about when it comes to the boots. Each new level of boots also requires a different level of badge. So in order to go to all of the other different areas, you do need to do the battles. But that's okay. Battles also progress your day. And yeah, it's fairly simple, all things considered. It's just a cute little game. And cute it is. It's gotta be probably the cutest game I've played, like, ever, really. The visuals, they somehow make some bugs that do look kind of intimidating. Well, cute. Honestly, some of them are really adorable. And some of them still have that cool factor. The game just looks so pretty. But enough gushing. Let's go look for another bug. Let's go look for another couple of bugs. Oh! Now, whenever you see those little blue sparkles, or even better, little yellow sparkles, that means you're in the presence of a rare or legendary, respectively, bug. Rare and legendaries are a little harder to catch. In fact, the legendaries can be a little tricky, so just come prepared if you feel like you need it. With like honey and a bit of luck sometimes. But for now, let's just try and get this. Oh, let's move closer. Yeah, we got it! This is Earth Borer Beetle. I like that cool little horn it's got. let's search around a lot along the road here. What's an... Oh, we got another earth borer beetle. I'm gonna try and do it in one go. Let's see. No, damn it. That's okay. Alright. So those are our 2 beetles. Alright. Here's the next thing to mention. When you see a little star next to any of the beetles you've caught stats, that means it is perfect RNG for the species. Perfect, like, for that species. Now, I'm a little unclear if that means that it's the highest it can go for the species, or if that is just above average generation for the for that particular stat. But nonetheless, it's still cool. It's still good to know, and it can help decide whether or not you want to keep that particular specimen, I'll just call it. Now, something else to keep in mind, if you come across rare or legendaries, they also do sell for quite a bit more candies. So if you really wanted to, you could just sell it right off the bat. Speaking of, let's go into our collection. As you can see, all of our bugs have levels, and you can increase those levels with candies. Candies you get from selling bugs, and I think you do get a little bit from battles, but that's not like the best way to get them. Your best way is gonna be selling any beetles or bugs that you don't want. For now, though, let's go ahead and take our little hoverfly off of our team and put our little earth borer beetle on. Let's also level him up a little bit. Alright, so now that we've leveled up our earth borer beetle, and now that we're more ready, let's go ahead and do a battle. This time it's Ash. Oh, are you my first opponent? I'm Ash. Let's battle. Alright, now this one might be a little tougher because I didn't think to look at everything that the earth borer beetle has. But that's okay. Ooh, they tried to give me a kick there, but it didn't work out for them. Let's build up. Can I kick him? Oh, I couldn't kick him off. Oh. Maybe... Yes! Alright! There's 10 gold and another candy. I lost. But I won't give up. I'm gonna become the best. The best like no one ever was. Gotta catch them all. Speaking of catching them all, if we go back to our map here, each area you have will also have a little list of all the beetles or bugs that can be in there. And it'll show how many common, how many uncommon, how many rare, and any ones that you don't have will be grayed out. My goal is to catch all bugs. So, let's go ahead and do one last little search, see what we get. Alright. Ooh. I think this is a new one. Yeah, rainbow beetle. Oh, it's a little bigger than average. And... oh, I can't resist. Top of the barn. Oh, just another hoverfly. Ooh, that was close. favorite rainbow, and let's sell the hoverfly. Well, with that, for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. I hope you all enjoyed my the first episode of this Let's Play, and I hope you'll be around for more. Have a nice day.